How are you doing today? Mark Christopher coming at you again with another interview from Guitar Pick Makers. Now, I have a very special guest today. He's partially to blame for all these Hippie Pick interviews. A couple weeks ago, I was talking to Chris from Dragon Picks, and he and myself were talking with the guest of today's show about making an interview series on interviewing Guitar Pick Makers. Now, this guy, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming from the future. I'm doing this interview with him, but he's in a different time zone, a different day even. So let's get this guy on the horn. His name is Lawrence from PlumStone Picks. Lawrence! Lawrence! Hello.
Oh, we're sideways.
You're in a different time zone, you're in a different day, and you're sideways.
Yeah. Come on, we all know the earth is flat, so, you know.
This is true. Hey, so I didn't tell anybody where you were from. Where are you from?
Okay. So, from Adelaide, South Australia.
Now, I did say that we're in a completely, you're from the future.
Yeah, it is Thursday morning, about close to 8:30 a.m.
It's not even 8:30 p.m. Wednesday where I am.
Yep.
That's crazy. Lawrence,
Definitely.
how are you today, man?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Good to see you. So you are a guitar pick maker.
Yes, I am.
You got
Guilty.
PlumStone Guitar Picks. Do what?
Yep. I said I'm guilty of that, yes.
Yeah. So let me ask you some questions. You're a musician, obviously.
Yeah. I play guitar, bass.
That's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not that versatile. Just bass and guitar.
That's okay. So what'd you start with?
I started with guitar when I was 9 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. And progressed to, I changed to bass when I was like 14, 15 years old.
What was the reason behind that?
Started a band with some high school friends and they needed a bass player and the guitarist was already better than me. So I said, I'll go get a cheap bass and, you know.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, I want to play guitar. I'm better than you. You can play guitar.
Okay. Yeah. Basically. Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. So awesome. So, I mean, is the band still around? Are you guys touring yet?
No, unfortunately, no. I am still friends with a couple of the members, but yeah.
What was your band name?
We didn't actually have one.
That's the best band to have. Hey, we're a
yeah,
band.
exactly.
No one cares. All right, Mom.
Couldn't decide on anything.
Yeah, awesome. So, what kind of music did you play?
More like we used to do a lot of grunge band covers, like Alice in Chains covers and stuff like that. Pearl Jam.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what was the downfall of the band?
Getting girlfriends.
Most of us try to get girlfriends when we're in a band, and it's not as glamorous as you would think. Okay, yeah. So you're out of high school. You're out of that band. What are you doing now? You're still a musician.
Yeah.
Are you in a band now?
No.
But you have a girl.
Yeah, I'm married, 2 kids.
Pros and cons, ladies and gentlemen. Pros and cons.
Yeah, I prefer not to deal with being in a band.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Getting drummers to practice on time.
Drummers are the worst. We're gonna do an interview with drummers, and the interview is basically gonna be like, "Well, hey, still waiting." Just kidding. Just kidding. The interview is never gonna happen. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a pick maker.
Yeah. Yep.
How'd you get into that?
I started only in December. December last year. At work, was having a look on Instagram at all the pick makers and stuff. I was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. I was like, oh, I might try and make one in my lunch break. So I just made one in my lunch break and thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I like doing that. And that is the first pick I made. That's the first one I made in my lunch break, like Yeah.
Okay, so wait a second, time out. You're at work, and you just out of the blue say, I'm going to make a guitar pick in a half-hour lunch break.
Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. And it's playable, yeah?
Yeah, it's not as good as what I make now, but it's very basic.
Times you were very impressed.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
yeah, very, very basic, very rough, but that was sort of what got me interested. I was like, oh, yeah, I think I can improve on that. So,
and you have.
Oh, thanks.
Dude, that's so cool. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I believe you can do anything. Even on a 30-minute lunch break, you can become a successful pick maker like Lawrence did. Clearly. Phenomenal. That's so cool. So you made one.
Yeah, I did.
Then what?
Then I decided to buy some equipment so I could actually get a bit more serious with it. So, yeah, just bought myself.
Use?
Sorry?
What kind of equipment do you use?
So I've got a scroll saw, just to cut the basic shape out, and then I've got a bench grinder with a sanding belt on it to get the final shape and bevel, and then by hand I sand it by hand to get it all smooth and everything, and then polish it, and it's pretty. How long does it
take you to make one pick?
So depending on what it is, a basic 3mm pick, that would take me about 15 minutes to do from start to finish. But obviously I'll cut up 10 of them and then just sit there and chip away at them. So so about 15 minutes for something basic like that. And then, you got something that's like the double-sided ones, which, I got to allow time to clamp them and like glue and clamp them, and that'll take about an hour to dry, and then it takes me about half an hour or so to get it all beveled and nicely polished. Yeah.
Nice. So bring that back up. What is the purple?
The purple is acrylic.
Okay. And then it looks like wood.
Yeah, that is Jarrah, which is a Australian hardwood.
Ooh, fancy.
And the stuff I'm using is 100 years old.
This is ancient material.
Yes, ancient meets new. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, so as I excuse me, as you show that, I as a pick maker and other people who have played on picks know that you play on a nylon pick or a plastic pick or even acrylic or wood. Each have different tones. Like for me. When I first started this, I was working with wood, and I know like there's a different tonal quality from bloodwood and zebrawood, right?
Yeah.
Each wood has its different sounds and resonances.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I've not played on that pick, but in my mind, I think, let's say you have the acrylic on top and the wood on bottom.
Yeah.
Right down, you get one tone. You come back, you get a secondary tone.
Yeah, pretty much. So the way I play them, I usually play them with the acrylic side down. So you get the brighter, chunkier sort of sound going down, and then you get the more softer tone going up. So
it's like I can't think of the word, but it's like a call and response. Boom. Bah,
yeah.
Man.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And so, like, is that your thing as a pick maker?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably my favorite one to make, sort of signature pick, I guess you could say. But yeah, I like those. They do take a bit of time to make, as I said, but yeah, they're good. I've sold a couple of those, and people tend to enjoy those.
Nice. So let me ask you this. Your picks seem insanely cool, right? Like,
right.
Double-sided and what is the name of the wood?
Jarrah.
Jarrah wood.
Jarrah.
That's really cool. And it's like, it's 100 years old.
Yeah, the stuff I've got's 100 years old.
Let me ask you this. Do you have any material that you use that's out of this world?
Oh, do I?
Dude.
Glad you asked.
I love these picks.
Yeah, got, I don't know if that's focusing very well, but yeah. So one side it's looking all galaxy-like, and then the other side you got very dark with a bit of streak of pinky purple going on there.
Now, this is just a legend that I heard, okay? But I heard you went to outer space and captured space dust for those picks.
Oh, yeah.
So you are just the coolest, man.
Yeah.
No, really, those are, it looks like there's stars inside of those picks.
Yeah, that's, I really like those. They're really good. And yeah, I've been messing around with that sort of shape as well, the offset sort of teardrop shape, which is interesting to play with.
Okay, how would you play it? Show me how you would maybe hold it.
Well, so if you want like a real heavy sort of attack on it, you'd probably hold it with the point more, like that. And then if you want a softer, you just sort of go a bit, move it a bit that way a bit.
Yeah.
That's how I've been using them. I'm still undecided whether I'm going to actually keep making those or not. They are actually.
I've seen a pick like that before. So, it's like you could sell them in like a set, like yin yang. Look, put them like together.
Yeah, they're not quite. But
still, that's really cool.
Yeah. So I just came up with that idea. I was like, I wonder how that would work. And yeah, it works, but I still need to improve on it, I think. And I've made some out of wood as well. But yeah.
Jara as well.
Yeah, that's Jara. Yeah.
Jara.
Yep.
Sorry, that's it wrong.
that's okay.
Okay, so you've got 100-year-old material.
Mm-hmm.
You've got space dust. Can it get any bigger than this? What?
I think I've peaked.
Well, okay.
No.
What is something else that you have yet to present?
What, you want to see something?
That was coming. Oh, I knew that was coming. All right,
we'll just let him do the interview. There you go. You can.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 50 millimeter guitar.
55 millimeter.
55 millimeter. Mine's 57 point.
Oh no! I'm gonna make another one now.
So Lawrence, give me 1 second. Let me kind of explain to the viewers
background.
What's going on.
Yeah.
A little while back, I made a pick. And it was an accidental pick, and I thought it was garbage. So it was like that thick, and so I just posted it up on my Instagram, Hippie Picks, as a joke. And our Lawrence and my friend, his name is also Lawrence. He was like, "Dude, I love it." And then this guy from PlumStone chimes in with, "I'm gonna make a 50 mil pick," and it started. We have a competition going on. John Tron Davison from Heavy Weapons involved. We got me and PlumStone. Lawrence is a judge, and we're trying to see who can make this. This is what I got. I built this. It'll stab somebody. Do not bring it to a gig ever. You will get kicked out so fast. Yeah, but so the guitar pick making community is awesome, is it not?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Definitely. Yeah.
So
everyone's fantastic.
Let me ask you this. So we are unique. We're a little different. We're weird. We have our own picks that we make. What got you into playing and actually using something other than like your 50-cent guitar pick from Guitar Center?
Well, I didn't actually realize there were people making handmade picks until I did see it on Instagram. Actually through seeing Heavy Repping, seeing John with his stuff. And I'm like, who's making this? So then I started following all these other pick makers and seeing what they were doing. And I was like, that's very interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much how I got into it. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably about 10 years ago, I was at the music store, and this guy introduced me to V-Picks, and that was my first endeavor into, and I was like, this is insane, you know?
Yeah.
Last week's interview, me and the gentleman were talking about Vinny from V-Picks. Super, super cool guy.
Yeah.
So, man, I think people need to be aware that there are guitar pick makers out there who are actually making not only cool picks, but picks that make a difference in your playability, you know?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. You have just a couple months, not even a full year, you've been making picks.
Yeah, 8 months, is it? December?
Well, I don't know. I'm in a different time zone. Yeah. What year is it where you are?
Yeah, 2025.
Jeez, man, I'm in 2010.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, so you make your first pick at work, then you decide I want to make more of these and sell them, and you went and bought the material, you went and bought the tools, but you have a unique name, PlumStone.
Mm-hmm.
Where did this come from?
Well, that's my wife's idea.
Wives always have the best ideas.
Yeah, exactly. So I've got my workshop just on the, turned my garage into a workshop, half my garage into a workshop. Yeah. And we've got this big plum tree directly behind it, and it is huge, and we end up with a lot of fruit from it, and there's a lot of stuff we don't end up using. Birds eat it and everything, and all the plums just fall on the ground. We end up with a heap of stones on the ground, and we end up having to shovel them up and put them in the bin, and that's where we got the idea for the PlumStone,
nice
guitar picks. So, and it just sounds cool. So
let me ask you this: have you made a guitar pick out of PlumStones?
No. Maybe I should try.
Go.
Yeah. Just out of a plum. I'll just fashion one out of a plum, and it'll just it'd probably get messy. Or
you could. My wheels are turning. You could slice it up into pieces and then put it in resin, right? Let the drop, and then just shape
tried
it.
Plums.
Yeah, dude, I'm not trying to steal your idea.
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I should try cut up a stone and see what I can do with it. But maybe.
That would be interesting. I don't know if anyone would buy it, but
Probably not.
Or, okay, so how my wheels are turning, man.
Yep.
You know how Hippie Picks?
Yeah.
They give out the bit of honey with their you could give a PlumStone. I don't know how much it cost in shipping. That may suck.
No. We'll just send a whole plum in the mail and hope it makes it.
What's this? It's all ruined. I just imagine getting an envelope that's just
oozing with plum juice.
All right. Merry Christmas.
We'll put that on the back burner, that idea,
I have a lot of horrible ideas. Not all my ideas are good,
Yeah. I hope that's coffee in that mug.
Well, actually it's not. But it's not what you're thinking. Today I'm drinking apple cider vinegar water.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, and I got this because I thought this would be funny to have for our
that's a shot, not a hashtag.
Yeah. Yeah. That's hilarious. But we're on Instagram, so it's both,
Yeah.
It's both for us. But I thought it was funny. Yeah. I got this for Christmas. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Awesome, man. Well, okay, so where can people find you?
Just on Instagram at the moment. We've just sort of started Facebook as well. So I'm on Facebook there as well. Nice. Just PlumStone Guitar Picks. You'll find me there. And you can DM me with any questions. I'm approachable. I'll talk to anyone. I'm all good.
And that's the one thing I love most about this little community of guitar picks.
Yeah.
So a while back, a couple months ago, you were doing a live video where you were sanding some picks, and I couldn't tell what you were doing. I knew what you were doing, but it looked like you were, and you would lift it back up, and it would leak a little, and I'm like, dude, are you wet sanding? And you said,
Yeah.
and I said, can I just do that with regular sandpaper? You were like, absolutely not, you know?
Yeah.
But like, what's cool is our community. Like, I'm friendly, I'm approachable, you're friendly, you're approachable.
Yeah.
If you have questions, we're here. We're here to help.
Exactly. You know? Yeah. I've had people ask me questions. I'm always willing to help if anybody has questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
And definitely.
Yeah.
So I want to also encourage people, and I know it sounds silly, but like, I know, like, at no point in your life did you ever anticipate being a guitar pick maker, did you?
No, not really. No, as I said, I didn't really realize there were people doing it until December last year.
Yeah. Yeah. And the same goes for me. So like, like part of this series is to be like, look, this guy, he's not like a professional luthier. He's not like a professional. He didn't go to college to study the art of the pick. You know, like, you literally said during lunch, I'm going to make one. And it was successful, you know? And that's what I want to get across to people is like, you can do anything you set your mind to, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
A successful musician, go for it. You want to be a pick maker? Go for it. And if you think you can't make picks, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Contact us. We'll guide you through it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, between December and now, I had so many picks end up in the bin before I got to what they look like now, though. You know, it's not easy, you know, but you get there. You get there. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and then you go, okay, I think I have something, you know?
Yeah, that's right. And you stick with it. I mean, I've got so many templates that I've made as well that I work off. And a heap that I haven't quite finished as well that I'm still working on, some templates of different shapes and sizes, and yeah, it's fun.
And so it's like you never know what's going to happen, you know? You draw something, can I do this? Is it practical? Like those feather quill guitar picks that I made. Do you know how that came out? Like, I was doing research on like really old guitar picks, and they said, yeah, they used feather quills. I'm like, what is that? You know, and that's what I saw in my mind, but that was a thing. Like, and I was like, how do you make a feather quill? And then I was like, well, if nobody's doing this, then how can I? And then you just try and figure it out. So like, anything is possible. Anything is possible.
Yeah. I mean, for that example, like the offset one I've been messing around with. I mean, other people do them as well, but that's taken me three shots at making that to the point where I'm actually happy the way it feels when you play it. Yeah. But yeah, because it just sort of sits in your palm a bit, and
nice.
But trial and error.
Yeah, it's all creative thought, you know.
Yeah.
And you don't know until you try. You know, you can't you can't be like, oh, I wish I could do that, but never try. You gotta try.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, Lawrence, is there anything else you want to share with the internet from the future?
From the future, okay. No, just if anybody wants to contact me, if anybody's interested in buying any picks or just wants to have a chat about picks, I'm always available on Instagram. I'm happy to talk. Yeah.
And maybe a couple days from the future, but
yeah, well, you know, I can tell you what happened in the news.
That's so nuts, and that's part of what I love about the online community of pick making.
Yeah.
Is you talk to people and you're like, what time is it there? What? That's insane. Yeah. You know? So
yeah, it's 2 a.m. here. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, I messaged you earlier this morning. Like, we still on like, dude, it's 3 a.m. Stop talking to me.
No, it's all good. I was awake. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, I greatly appreciate chatting with you. It's been awesome to get to know you. Definitely go check out this guy's work. Phenomenal pick making. Show that pick one more time.
Which one?
All of them.
Which one?
Yeah, the big one.
The big one. There you go.
And that's made of jar wood too, right?
Yeah, you got a Jarrah either side. Then you've got Tasmanian oak there. And then you've got 3 pieces of acrylic there to get the nice point there. Yeah. I'm going to do a video on that very soon. I haven't had time to do a video yet, but I'm going to do a video of me playing that. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Make?
How long?
Did it take to
About 4 hours.
Get out. Dude, it took me days to figure out mine.
Like, I was just cutting pieces, and I was like, right, that'll go together like that. And I just glued it together and clamped it and left it. And then just started sanding away on the machine and cutting it with a hand saw because my scroll saw and my jigsaw wouldn't go through it. So I don't want to make another one. That's it. I am not making another one.
Let me ask you this: if this video comes out and you get 17 people that want to buy it, you're not going to make it for them?
No. Oh, yeah. If they want to pay for it.
Oh man. No, it's fun. It's all fun. And that's
it is.
What's awesome about this little group that we have, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all fun. That's for sure.
Well, Lawrence, I appreciate your time. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. It's great
you too.
to chat with you. Anything else? Any final words?
No, not really. That's about it. Just go follow everybody. Go follow everybody that's making picks. Everyone.
In the world.
In the world. Everyone that's making picks.
This guy's from the future. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you have a great day, Lawrence, and I will talk to you later, okay?
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. I'll see you.
Keep it real.
That was Lawrence. Lawrence is an awesome guy. I thoroughly enjoy talking to him. He and I chat all the time online. He's very knowledgeable when it comes to picks, understanding how the process works. And like he said, the pick making community is insanely friendly. If you want to make a pick, do it. I'm not going to stop you. In fact, I'm going to encourage you to make your own pick. Make it unique, make it your way, make it original, just like you. Each one of these picks that we make are handmade, they're unique, they're different, they're unlike anything you can see anywhere else, just like you. You have something special. You have something unique to you. And it's your story. Your picks tell your story. Your musical ability tells your story. And that's what I want to encourage you to do today. Figure out what makes you, you, and run with it. Because I've met so many wonderful people since I've started making picks. So many different people have so many amazing stories on how they got into making their pick. And I want to encourage you. You have something that you can do that's unique and original, that defines you as being different and being you. I would like to thank Classic Barbershop for sponsoring today's video, along with Landrum Investments. Those two have been an amazing sponsorship to have here at Hippie Picks. Greatly appreciate them. If you're ever in Williamstown, Kentucky, stop by the Classic Barbershop and check out my Hippie Picks. They're on display here. You can buy them at your convenience. Listen, don't forget, you can do anything you want to. Be you, be unique, and be a hippie. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day.